The 2024 Springboks season will always go down as one of the great years, and in time it might even come to be viewed as the start of a new era, even though many of the cast and characters were largely the same. I'm Craig Ray, Daily Maverick sports editor, and this is a look at the Springboks in 2024. It was the start of a new World Cup cycle, and the crucial pillars of defence and attack fell under the management of new coaches in Jerry Flannery and Tony Brown. Rassie Erasmus resumed the head coach role vacated by Jacques Nienaber, and over the course of the season, 50 players were used in 13 tests. But there was also continuity in forwards coach Deon Davids and skills coach Mazwandile Stick staying on. And at the end of the year, long-serving physiotherapist Renee Naylor called time on her career after more than a decade with the team. By every metric, 2024 was a landmark year for the Springboks. Past teams have recorded 85% win records and have claimed the rugby championship, as well as clean sweeps of Europe. But no South African team, however, has achieved all of this in a single season. Earlier this year, Erasmus told the media and the public to expect a few setbacks over the course of the 2024 season as he experimented with new combinations with a view to peaking at the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Nobody could have predicted that he would rotate his team to such an extent over the course of 13 matches, or that the various combinations would combine for 11 wins with only 2 defeats, and each one of those by a point margin. While upwards of 60 players were invited to various alignment camps and trained with the Boks over the course of the year, an impressive number of 50 were used across those 13 tests, and that figure includes 29 of 35 players who featured in the victorious 2023 World Cup campaign. And Erasmus has also gone out of his way to name-check other injured veterans such as Loert de Jager, Steven Kotze and Damian Willemse to remind the public that they remain part of his long-term plans. At the same time, the Bok coach has made it clear that the age profile of the group needs to change over the next few years to ensure that a greater balance between youth and experience is struck by the 2027 World Cup. Erasmus blooded 12 new players over the course of the season and gave 7 more fringe players who had 5 caps or fewer at the start of the year more opportunities. Among the latter group were the likes of fullback Apelele Fassi, prop Gerard Steenekamp, flank Ulrich Louw, and locks Ruan Nokia and Salman Murat. Significantly, Erasmus never picked a completely old or young combination from one week to the next. The Bok coach chose to mix it up with the aim of producing short-term results and finding long-term answers. And I think it's fair to say he has found those answers in 2024.